Okay, big share here. You ever think you're in decent shape until you see yourself under those brutal bathroom lights and suddenly you realize, oh man, I've been lying to myself? I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for over 32 years and author of the book Fasting That Works. I lost 20 pounds of fat while maintaining and even building muscle using intermittent fasting. So, let me take you back to the day absolutely everything changed for me. My family and I had moved down to Georgia and we moved from New Jersey. And unlike New Jersey, lakes down here are basically the summer hangout. Pontoons, friends, food, fun, the whole deal. You get it. We got invited out for Memorial Day and I thought, no problem. I work out, my shirts fit tight in the chest and arms, I'm in good shape. Then I made a huge discovery. I put my bathing suit on and actually looked at myself shirtless in the bathroom mirror. Not the quick glance while turning away, but a real look with that lighting. Enclosed, I look like the classic in shape guy, broad shoulders, chest, athletic fit shirts, but out of clothes, I was kind of a flabby mess. The muscle was there somewhere, but it was covered by a nice, even layer of fat that made me look nothing like the guy that I thought I was. Now, here is the crazy part. I still went to the lake, but I pulled a move straight out of this song. I'm not sure if you remember it. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So it's the one where this girl goes to the beach and she's too embarrassed to come out from under the towel. That was me, ridiculous as a grown man. On the pontoon, I kept my shirt on. When it was time to get into the water, I stripped off my shirt as fast as possible and jumped in, making sure only my head stayed above the water. When it was time to come out, I tried to wait until nobody was looking, scrambled up the ladder, and wrapped myself up in a towel like it was armor. I got dressed as soon as I could, and that was it. It's embarrassing to even think about. But here's the truth: nobody cared. Nobody was judging me, but I cared. My identity for years has been tied to John is in great shape. And in that moment, I knew that that was a lie I had been telling myself. That day hurt, but it also woke me up. When I got home, I didn't shrug it off. I started digging into weight loss again. And that's when fasting seriously came back onto my radar, but this time I was determined not to wing it. I had tried it for many years, bits and pieces of fasting before. I did 16/8 regularly, and I even tried longer fasts, but I made all the classic mistakes. I thought I could outfast a terrible eating window. I ate my entire eating window. I broke my fast with insulin bombs. My old healthy drink was basically a sugar milkshake in a Starbucks cup. And I kept telling myself I was bulking when I was really just carrying extra fat very, very evenly. So I did what I should have done years earlier. I went all in on learning. I read Dr. Jason Fung's work. I watched videos. I experimented carefully. I documented, I took notes, and I paid attention to what actually worked in real life for me as a 50 something chiropractor who did not want to live in the gym. What was the result? I built a simple system. 16/8 as my foundation. Those are my fasting schedule. Fast 16 hours, eat 8 hours. Only one or two longer fasts a week, but they were strategic and not as punishment, but as a tool. High protein, smarter food choices when I was eating instead of using my eating window as an all you can eat buffet. And now just two meals and just two hard, efficient lifting sessions a week. Over 2 months, are you ready? I dropped almost 20 pounds of fat. My strength held, my muscles stayed, I measured it all, and for the first time in my life, I actually really liked how I looked in the mirror without a shirt. It took me to be almost 60 to get to this point. But the point of this story really isn't, hey, look at me. It's you could be working out, you could be doing the right things, you can have everyone around you thinking you're in shape, and you still know deep down that you are not where you want to be. Fasting done properly, and that's the important thing, done properly, was the thing that finally made the match outside of how I thought I should look and feel on the inside to how I actually did. Not because it's magic, but because it finally lined up with how I ate, how often I ate, and how my body is actually designed to use energy. And if you were where I was, good in clothes, avoiding mirrors, afraid of pool days and lake trips, do not beat yourself up. Just stop pretending it's working and give yourself permission to try something different. Not only different, but sustainable this time. Better done than perfect, right? So if you want to get started tomorrow, there is a free link in the bio for my fat loss cheat sheet to get you started on fasting. There's also a link to my 5-star reviewed book, Fasting That Works, as well as a link to my entire course if you are interested. It's all there.